Hey folks, Jordan or Little Oak Survival. So, today I want to discuss the difference between lens size when it comes to solar ignition. Stick around. Alright folks, so the premise of this whole video really is to test out the diameter of each of these magnification lenses, seeing how well it'll work for us to create a fire via solar ignition. Now I've heard the Sunsuto magnification lens. I have no idea what magnification that is. I'm going to guess at least 3 power. And again, it's about 3/4 an inch in diameter. I've heard that you can actually use this effectively to help you ignite a fire. We'll see about that. I do know for a fact that through experience in past videos, this works wonders, guys. And then this is a 4-inch diameter lens by 4 or 5 power. I can't remember it offhand. And this little guy has been my woods companion since I was about 8 or 9, something like that, guys. But this magnification lens works like a charm as well. It's roughly a 2-inch diameter lens, and I believe the power again is somewhere around 4 or 5. So we're going to test each of these lenses out on a little tinder bundle I already pre-made. 3 little jute twine bundles right here, and we're going to kind of just time to see how the diameter affects the ignition time to get an ember at least. So we're going to set up the experiment and kind of go from here. Beautiful day. I was going to make this video yesterday, but when I came out here, it decided to get cloudy. So here we are today. So anyways, guys, let's go on. All right, up first, folks, is going to be the big boy here. Again, 4-inch diameter, 4 or 5 power magnification, somewhere around there. So we're going to find our beam. How you can tell that it's good and ready, well, you guys can see how powerful that is already, is when you have your beam and it's focused down to kind of, how should I put this? Kind of like if you're a welder or ever welded anything or looked in a bright flashlight, that light when you close your eyes and see that blue-green flashing kind of light, you know that it's powerful enough. So don't try to stare into this, guys, because you'll possibly hurt your eyes. So anyways, we're going to get this kind of focused down. You can always do this method here and then move your tinder source here. Might take a little adjusting, but as you guys can see, it's already smoking. I like to leave this here for roughly 10 to 30 seconds, depending on what I'm doing and what I'm working with. So we do have a little bit of ember in there already. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but we'll try to... Ooh! We have fire. I don't know if I can... I don't know if you guys can see the flames or not, but we already have fire. Hopefully you guys can see that. So, yeah, right away. That actually, that's a first for me. I've actually never had something like that just burst into flames like that. So that goes to show you that this method is no joke. So, okay, that's concluded as a success. Obviously so. No surprise to me there. So now we're going to move on to the pocket magnification lens. Let me just put this down this metal lid so I don't catch the forest on fire. All right, folks, so the only difference in the little jute ball that I have here between the big lens and this 2-inch lens here is I actually took the liberty of kind of breaking up the jute twine more here than I did for the big lens, just because I know the big lens is going to work like 99.9% of the time anyways. But this one's a little more finicky, so we're going to use this and give this thing the best chance we have. So we have the smoke on the wood already, so we know it's a really nice hot beam. Move our tinder source to there. Might have to monkey with the angle and height the lens a little bit. I'll hold this for roughly like 30-second increments. Alright, so that's roughly a minute and a half, somewhere around there in that neighborhood, of leaving that lens on the jute bundle like it was, so I can get hot enough ember inside of it in order to blow it to flames. So, okay, minute and a half for this, not too bad. I'm gonna kind of scoot this off again into the middle container here because I don't want to cause a forest fire, especially in my own woods. That would really suck. Alright folks, so really the only big difference I did here was actually break this down a lot more, so there's more surface area and there's more fibrous content in here opposed to how it was. I'm not gonna roll this into as tight of a ball as the other two. We'll see how this works, because I also, like I said, I downsized this one quite a bit as well, to see if that might help as well. So we kind of got this focused on here. Trying to get this also so you guys can see it. Hopefully this will help. I'm not too sure if it will, but my logic is with the smaller fibers, smaller fibers, it can heat those up more so than, say, big wads of jute twine, to the point where you can get an ember or yeah, I'm gonna call it good, guys. That's not even warm. That's still cool to the touch. So I don't know. I don't think that has enough power. I don't think it has enough diameter to actually focus the beam hot enough onto something like this to cause it to catch fire. If not, have an ember go into it. But that's kind of today's videos, guys. We did a little experimentation, a little myth video here, if you will. Just because, again, I've heard that you can start a fire with this. I mean, maybe with the mirror, perhaps? Somehow? Oh, that's another video for another day. But right now, guys, I want to say that the Sensu 2 cannot actually catch a dry piece of tinder on fire via solar ignition. So there's that. And obviously, we've seen that the larger the diameter the lens, the more powerful the beam, the hotter the beam, the easier it catches things on fire for us. So if we're stuck out in the wilderness or whatever the case may be, and we need to have a fire and it's a sunny day, here we go, considering resources. Now, obviously, this one worked as well, slightly smaller. But I think at the end of the day, guys, it's about the diameter of the lens. And then secondly, I'd say it's about the magnification of the lens as well. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Stay frosty, prep up. Yeah, bless.